Yeah.
Blame Mill.
Gives a fuck about the people,
She
man.
looks out of place, you know.
Blame Mill.
Of course, man. We double tax everybody anyway. We don't give a fuck.
Where's he at? What's he at? What's he doing?
He's around the corner. He's all right. Just we can start.
All right.
It's just Mel's fault. That's all.
Alright.
Big surprise.
All right, so meeting started then.
He
Boom.
gotta be fashionably late. He gonna be fashionably late and all that. He gonna wait around the
I
corner.
want to vote that the Koreans kind of mediate this meeting a little bit. They kind of seem like the smartest people here. No offense.
Wow.
If that's considered offensive.
Damn,
It's me. It's me. No problem.
Oh, all right, all right.
I do have a few ideas to talk about though.
Well, shit, start it off, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my first idea is basically, if you were at war with someone, and you have -1, and another group joins your group, I suggest that the extra group do not get involved unless the first group is around. Because now then you have too many cookies in the cookie jar.
Can you put it in a more smart way? Because you're making it too fucked up.
No,
What he's
very
saying is if you're at
confused.
war with the purple gang, okay, but purple gang is okay with green, and green sometimes one guy goes with purple. If no purple is around, the one green guy should not be going and shooting up the Vagos by himself because it's somebody else's problem.
Yes.
I don't get it.
How do you not get it?
Listen, so what you're saying, let's pretend like this. We're shooting up green right now, right?
Yup.
Okay? So green is rolling on me, let's say 4 people, right? I'm one guy.
Yeah.
And then the lean boys, who are 2 people, right?
Right.
Then we are 3 people.
Yes.
Right? So what?
This means that Green Boy should not be able to go hit green unless you around and they do it with
Exactly.
I see. So if it's my board, the lean
Yes.
boys, they can work with me if I'm around, but if
Yes.
I'm not around, they shouldn't. Yeah, but
I literally
No,
just said
stop.
that.
into a
Just-
friend's beef if that
It
friend
just
ain't
now
around.
Just
Right.
stop going to war
Right.
for other people's fucking wars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Simple.
can't stop fucking involving 8 people against one gang, then this shit wouldn't happen.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Okay.
Needed.
Sure.
Not if wanted.
Yeah, right.
All right.
That's what happened the last time.
Purple or
the
on
Great
green,
Volcanoes
like we
War.
don't need like fucking like red. We don't need anyone else helping it.
Yeah.
It was
That's
4
their
versus
fight.
4,
Okay.
and then 8 versus 8, and then 16 versus 16. It
Yeah.
don't make no sense.
Communication
And then
need to be
32.32.
Yeah.
communication need to be much better, man. Because
Well, I
sometimes there'd be
mean-
like 5 or 6 people joining in, and then shit get all crazy. You dig?
No,
It
you're right,
was
you're
all
right.
crazy, man. The Great Los Santos War, nobody benefited from that. It was just a shit face.
That's why I stayed far
Because
away from it, man. And
There
now,
was no rules of engagement.
since I stayed far away from it, is there a single motherfucker in this room I'm not good with?
I mean, you late to the meeting,
What
man.
the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
yo? What?
yeah, Mel.
Yeah, we didn't wait a long time.
Yeah, you were tardy, Mel.
Yeah, you kind of had that coming.
You're pretty tardy, Mel.
So, yo, speaking of structure and shit, right? We had no ground rules. Well, I'm thinking of a couple things, right? And maybe this could, like, I mean, the same shit you thinking of. But we gotta have some type of boundaries. And I'm thinking some shit I've been talking with some people about. If you pass Olympic Freeway, you caught an L. You lost. If you chase somebody out of the south side, you shouldn't be chasing them up north and shit. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Keep your war on the south side, keep it on the south side. Now, that being said, if you got some beef up north, pull out a bat, pull out a knife, pull out some knuckle dusters. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking maybe we could do something like that, because sometimes people say stupid shit at the blackjack table. You know what I mean? Because you pull out a strap that is gonna be, everybody gonna be fighting up north all the time, and it's not really the right thing to do. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I'm just thinking that if anything, Olympic Freeway and the Maze Bank Arena, that should be like our boundary line. You go past that shit, like put the strap away in this beat down city.
Keep the issues in the hood, man.
If you run someone out of
Straight.
town, you run them out of town.
Right?
Yeah, but
right.
here is the thing, though. So my problem being, people do drive-by on me, right? Or my boys, right?
Right.
They do drive-by on us, I'm not gonna say about which color, just to keep it neutral. They do drive-by on us, and then they drive-by fail So, you know, we are after the drive-bys right now that they're doing drive-by. We turn around our car, we chase them, and then these putos go to the north side. 2 minutes later, they come back again and then go to the north side. So I literally have no choice but to chase them out of the fucking city and kill them.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I'm
That's the
all
problem.
for if the engagement starts in the hood, then I
Yeah,
think it's
you follow
okay
it.
for that engagement to bleed out of the hood. That's fine.
But
if you're in
you're
big
chasing somebody.
If you're a pink cage and you see some guy you're at war with, man, that's not the hood. Don't settle
Yeah,
it there,
just
man.
talk
There's
about
innocent
it,
I
man.
agree
people
with
there.
that.
I agree on
And
that.
all of us know that we try to keep the innocent people out of this shit, man. They got nothing to do with it.
And then they snitch too. That's the thing. You do shit up north, people start snitching. Like, oh, I saw this dude wearing purple, yellow, whatever. Had a
Whatever the fuck
Uzi
it
out.
is, boy.
Then you bring in like unnecessary bullshit, and nobody can eat. So
Exactly.
We gonna see then. I'm thinking at least anything we could try that and see what goes from there. Like, I think it's a good boundary. Only thing I wanted to talk about was the spots we claiming. Outside from that, I mean, I'm thinking about that. Just pulling out bats if we up north, and just doing some back and forth shit. None of this. Oh, you got shot up, but you back up, sprinting to the south side 5 minutes later. Everybody gotta understand, like, you gonna get shot up and die, motherfucker. You ain't gonna be walking again. So keep that shit hood.
Yeah, I think the bridges are the perfect boundaries. You guys know that the bridges over here, you know, these perfect boundaries, you know, to like, you know, go in and out.
Olympic Freeway and the Elysian Freeway.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
What are they
One thing I would say as well, if someone played too dirty, then you gotta discuss that shit and make each other know what's up. Because
What
then,
do you mean by play too dirty?
By not like not by doing some shit up north.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Up north, then that's on them. That's their beef. That's on them. They're
But-
stupid then.
yeah, but then the problem with that, then the same pattern gonna go the other way, you know, and then it all becomes into one
Yeah.
big mess.
That's literally the experience I got in the, you know,
Yeah.
every time, you know, like that's what I mean, the communication between you guys, because, you know, you guys rolling their color, you guys rolling in colors, then you guys got people who don't roll in colors, and I get
True,
confused
true.
as fuck and shit, and
So
then I end
I'ma
up not rolling in colors.
I'm gonna speak for my family, right?
Yeah,
We are not gonna be if some shit goes down the south side. I'm not gonna chase somebody up north, bro. I'm not. But if I see him up north, I'm gonna beat their ass. I'm not gonna shoot at them, but I'm gonna beat their ass. That's just me though. I don't really feel like we need to do that. But if y'all ain't in agreement, then yo, guns up north. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to make sure we set some type of ground rules, discuss this shit, so we good to go. I'm down for whatever, to be honest though. I want to make sure we got boundaries, bro. 'Cause this shit getting wild.
I got another thing as well. If someone's ass goes down more than 3 times, then you gotta rest up, or at least for a few hours.
Oh, I like that.
I've
Oh,
already done that
100%.
shit.
Yeah, we on that shit, bro. We on that shit. Everybody need to understand, like, you getting shot up with motherfucking submachine guns, rifles and shit. Yeah. You gonna be feeling it. So, I like that.
Remember, all this stuff goes, you know, all the way, boys. You know, like, if somebody stop doing, you know, listen, if we all agreed on rules, and somebody stop following, you give it one day and everybody gonna stop following the rules. You know, it's very simple that we all, you know, agreed. If we agree, we actually agree.
You have
But-
to hold people accountable.
Yes.
If
Another-
somebody stops following rules, you as the leader of your group needs to get with that person and be like, look, these are the rules. If you don't like it, get the fuck out, man.
Exactly. Exactly. And another thing I want to talk about, you know, have anybody played here ping pong? You know, ping pong, you know, you throw the ball, you get the ball. So basically,
Ping pong. You hit
Yeah.
it back and forth and back. I hit the ping pong ball to Edna, and she hits the ping pong ball back to
Yeah.
me. And I would hit the ping pong
Just
ball
let
back
him
to
do it.
Edna,
Just let him do
and
it.
she
It'll
would
stop
hit the ping
eventually.
pong ball back to me. At which point I would hit the ping pong ball back to Edna, and she would hit the ping pong.
There, see what I mean?
hey, Miss Eugene, wake up,
Just stop
wake up.
running.
No, no,
It's
you
okay.
wake up, Miss Eugene, please.
Oh God, Gladys, get the salts. Get the smelling salts.
Eugene,
Pour some beer on him.
Oh!
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
God
There we
damn.
go. God damn.
But
There's some right
basically,
here.
you know, when we talk about ping pong, what I'm trying to say is, you know, let's say I attack, you know, blue, okay? Now is, you know, in a sense that it would, you know, make sense for the whole city to profit. Cause let's be real here, boys. War is good for us in a sense that I don't know about you guys, but I kind of operate like America. When it's war, I make money, okay? It's weird, but I make money, a lot of money. The Vagos make shit ton of money about wars, okay? What I'm trying to say is, if I would like to go to war, no problem. There needs to be a ping pong effect. I attack, then I go defense. You know, then you attack, then you go defense. Not like
100%.
3 times
100%.
attack and then go hide in the shadows. That's what I call pussy
So
shit.
let me ask you a question, Ski, right? So
What's
you
up?
had an example before. You said some dudes did a drive-by, right?
Yank,
It unsuccessful.
yank.
You gonna be
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gonna be
wait, look
offensive
at RP,
then, right?
there's no
And
doubt
them
about
dudes
it.
should be
Yeah.
assuming
100%.
shit. I mean, they shouldn't be
If they
coming after
fail,
you.
they failed, right? So they
Right.
should be on defensive. You know what I mean?
Right?
You
If
got
you
one
try to
chance,
take a
right? You fail, you
motherfucker
fail,
out.
basically.
Let me ask something then to try to clear it up a little bit. If your crew goes and rolls out another one, and you guys do a drive-by, you don't get everybody, and you disappear, don't be a fucking pussy and go to sleep. You know, stack up and
That's
defend
a
your
lot
shit
of
and, you know,
people,
be ready
Elite.
for retaliation after that is what you're saying.
No, not sleep, because let's be real here. Nobody can control who can sleep in the city. What I'm trying to
But
say
don't do
is,
it intentionally, though.
no, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody
More-
does it intentionally.
if
It's
you-
more like
yeah.
don't go
If
in
you
your
go
house.
after a crew, don't fucking go after them again. You don't need to drive that nail into the fucking wood more than once. If you go after them,
Dang.
you went after them, and that's you calling the first shot, and it's on them to call you back.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed with Mr.
Yeah,
Man.
exactly.
So
Basically,
treat it
you know.
kind of turn-based.
Man, we
pretty
got
much.
fun.
Yeah,
Let's
tournament,
make the
ping
next
pong,
one.
ping pong, ping pong.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I love Final Fantasy.
If anything,
Yeah.
I should.
Titus
it should
was
be
my
kept
favorite.
To 3 points.
Uh,
Essentially, you do one,
It makes
You
a
get
lot of
back.
sense.
again one, again back, and then the last one. Because if you keep going, it's just too much, too wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Okay,
right,
so then
you
here's
right.
here's the next question. How do we know? Let's say we've been at war with somebody for a week, and there's been a lot of back and forth. What do we do when it's time to settle? Like, how do we know when it's enough to
You
know?
take the L
You gotta
if if you're
communicate.
losing.
You gotta
just-
communicate.
So
There ain't no
somebody's got to
communication.
concede eventually.
There ain't no
Dang.
communication in a battle. There's communication in a war. If either party feels it's gone on too long, that's when you got to reach out and try to set up a family dinner with who you're warring with.
That's it. That's it.
Yup. I
That's
was
Common,
shit.
common sense, really.
It is common sense. If you lose,
But
listen, let's put it like
just,
this.
if you think it's a bit too much, maybe get on that, Discord and be like, yo, let's
Shoot
chill.
an email.
But
No,
what
no,
if-
no,
if
fuck
you-
that shit. No.
Whoa, what do you
I
think?
hate that
This is
shit.
basically
No,
what this
fuck
is
that.
right now.
No,
This has
no,
gone
no,
next
no, no,
level
no.
into that degree,
Set that-
degree
Set
anyway.
that shit up, and
Hell
I
no.
feel like, you know,
What
if you.
What if one side is Paul Walker and the other is Vin Diesel
Oh,
in a game
Lord.
of chicken? If you catch my drift,
I don't catch the drift. I don't.
Yeah, don't get
they're,
it
they're
either.
gonna fucking run into each other. Is what I'm saying.
Can you
alright.
fuck them up?
Forever.
That's when the communication. I mean, if
And
you
ever
walk
and ever
out of
till
a
you give up.
war and they don't, then it sounds like you backed into a corner and they're trying to push you out. You know, so if you're trying to get out and the other side isn't trying to get out, that's you conceding.
You're
the
not
same
wrong.
goes for them. If
More
they're trying to get
rules,
out and you're trying
more
to stay in
confusion.
it, that's them conceding. You got to know when to hang up the boots.
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah, that's
true.
true, boy.
Well, shit, we got some things going on. So, yo, I mean, I don't know if we got anything else to talk about that. I want to talk about territories, at least claim
Bruh.
territories. But we ain't got anything else. So I ain't
Lodge
talking
in
about
the
the
sand,
pawn
boy.
shop. I ain't talking about the pawn, because I don't give a fuck about no pawn shop, all right? We give a fuck
Mine.
about Forum Avenue, all right? That's Gabriella's Market, that yellow market, that Forum Avenue starts all the way, wraps all the way around the projects, it stops at the gas
This
station and grocery.
this thing isn't called anything,
That
is
whole
it?
shit. If we see anybody coming through banging,
The pier it doesn't
selling,
have a name, right?
shooting,
I think
whatever,
so.
they gonna get taxed.
I don't think
they
it
gonna
has
get dealt
one.
with. The same thing for the Carson Avenue barbershop and that train stop. That's the areas that we claim. That we see you doing shit,
Chicken
you
ducks?
selling over there, you better
Well,
expect to
basically,
get
yeah,
taxed.
chicken ducks.
Forum Avenue, Carson barbershop. That's what we dealing with.
There's a map
I don't like
update that
names.
puts names
The
everywhere.
U-tool, that shit should be neutral. Everybody's got to use a U-tool.
I have
I don't know
I
what y'all
have
think about the
the
gas
thing.
stations, but I mean,
Street names and
I
shit.
don't know. Should
But,
they be neutral?
I mean, there's
don't
a
know.
street name.
You
You
can
I know
compromise
about
between
but
each other, like me and Purple, Biggie. Like, I've been letting him example, use the pawn shop, right? And he been letting us, use the, so you guys can compromise between each other of who owns the hood, because technically it's the ballers, right there. But technically now it's in the Lean Street too.
No.
So,
yeah.
it's kind of like, you
Leave
guys
it,
need
leave
to figure
up
it
to
out.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright,
you
bet.
will,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will live up
That's
to
on
you guys.
y'all.
So that's all the go. Grove Street families, we claim Carson Avenue barbershop, train stop, and that whole loop, that whole Forum Avenue loop from Gabriella's Market to right where the gas station stops. I mean, basically that whole project set.
Carson,
I mean,
where the fuck is that? Carson,
it's-
the
it's-
big,
So that's
big.
haircuts, man.
Street that
Yeah,
connects
it's
to
her-
Dave.
Nah. I disagree on that.
They just want the
Well,
barbershop,
no,
not the whole street.
we want the barbershop. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's
man.
the barbershop and the train station.
Talking
that chunk right
about-
there. 'Cause
I
already
see,
got
I-
paperwork moving.
Carson.
I see. You know, what I can, you know, agree to disagree. The way I say it is,
That's Carson.
if you guys
man.
open up a barbershop there, that's cool and all, you know? That's on you. But same time, that's the main road. You know what I mean? That's literally the main road, right? That's the main road.
I mean,
Well, it's
We will,
true,
we will,
you're
we
not
will drive
wrong.
through the main road all the time, you know that. That's the thing. So we will have a lot of clashes, so... You
Don't
know
worry,
what I'm
just a
saying?
bit of marketing. Don't worry.
So you guys can claim it, that's okay, but all I can say, you guys, you know, the Vagos
Yeah.
use that road all
Good
day,
luck.
every day, you
Yo,
know?
That's all I'm saying, bro. We
Gang.
claiming that. So I'm not saying,
Eugene.
oh, don't do what you gotta do.
Of
Good
course,
luck.
of course.
Y'all got your own spots. You gonna have
Aight.
your own areas too. So
Okay.
that's what we claiming. Carson Avenue Barbershop, train stop, and Forum Avenue.
Okay,
That's it.
and-
That's what we stand.
We claim as a Vagos, we claim, of course, you know, cross the train tracks, you know, that's our turf. I think most of the people know. That's our turf all the way kind of to the smelting part. That's kind of our turf, and we claiming, you know, the pawn shop.
Man, do you ever go to the smelling place? I don't know.
Not really, you know, cause you know, I go there sometimes. But what I'm trying to say, cross the train tracks and the pawn shop.
Yeah, I dig that.
Let's talk about the
Alright.
punch out, Speedy. I
What
don't
there
want
is
to
to talk about?
Let everybody talk about their own turf first, then we change subject.
Yeah,
hmm?
on turf first, then we
Duh.
change the, then we change the thing.
Okay.
So we, as the Russians, we are down at cargo, at the dock. Chicken cargo dock.
Okay.
Technically, Vagos turf, but they got our blessing to, you know, start down there. So,
So
Oh,
does that mean you gonna
technically,
be
huh?
fuck with people who go down there to see the wizard?
What are you saying?
You know, the doctor's down. Hold on.
The
doctor's
same
down there by the
dock,
wizard.
wizard dock, duh.
Yeah, that mean you taxing for people to use the get the wizard?
Perhaps I do.
'Cause that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, say it, dog. Fuck it. Hell yeah, yes.
Sure, you want to use it? No problem, you
Yeah.
pay tax. We're gonna have
Say it
problem.
straight.
That's how territory works, baby girl.
We're setting ground rules here. It's not a fucking problem.
Until
What
it's a
a
problem.
What about? Oh, right. I guess. Well, none of you live in Bristol Seoul, but obviously, Korea, Bristol Seoul.
What's yours?
There's
Yeah,
nothing
Bristol
there,
Seoul.
but it's
We're the Seoul
kinda
gas
simple.
station.
You ain't-
There will be more there soon, okay?
You
Man,
own
you
the
know-
So
fucking
Vespucci
casino,
Boulevard.
man.
All right, Vespucci Boulevard down to Rittersall, Rinsey Circus, all around there. Okay, casino, I use as neutral ground, all right? I read a lot of people use casino track, casino, their own events, shit right there. And you can find me at the card room.
not neutral.
Card room doesn't seem very neutral, all right?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, the card room, Tim. I don't think it's neutral, is it?
Nah,
No.
I'm not calling it neutral.
Ah,
I'm just
alright,
saying,
okay,
we own the
alright.
shit.
Yeah.
If you disagree with owning the shit, then you can come talk to me. But that's where you find me.
Yes, it's all. It is ours. Besides, we,
I'm
we
gonna-
do have the
yeah.
license for it.
Who cares about the license plate? Though? There's criminals all in the room.
Duh.
Well, the government does, but you know.
Who gives a fuck about that government?
Man,
The,
they
the
criminals
government are
too.
criminals too, man.
Yeah, they criminals too, man. All right. So you said casino, that's neutral. Blackjack, that's not neutral. Moon, what about that jump off? I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about that now. It is a location.
This is
Uh,
Kelso Zay from the state police. Is there anybody inside? Make yourself known
Oh
now.
my
Shut
God.
the fuck up.
son, this is
Kelso Zay from the state police. I'm Shut up, Romy. Shut up, Mel.
your superior officer, so back the fuck off, son.
This is part of our procedure. If there's anybody inside, make yourself known.
Man, if you don't get
Oh
your
my
SBS
God.
ass out of here, man.
Guys,
Yeah,
focus
They
on
don't
us
have
and
a
shoot up the whole
representative.
club.
Nah, focus.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
All right.
So what's up with
Leave
that other
street
spot,
talk.
man? I
Uh,
think he got
Yeah,
one more. My bad, Ellie. He got one more, I think.
All right, let's see it.
I am in the current transition of trying to attain a hotel for purposes to be spoken later, but it's going to be next to the Sahara International up there, basically.
All right. It's on the map.
It's on the map. You will see it right
Yeah.
here.
If and when it happens,
Interesting.
you'll all be invited.
What is
Alright,
it, like a
local song.
gangbang or that?
Nah.
No,
shit.
I'm sure you will all
Not
be interested
that
in it
exciting. That's pretty exciting.
Damn.
in due time.
All right, little E, your turn.
All right.
All right. We obviously want Lean Street. That would be the quote-unquote Grove Street area. That's lean. Now, the cul-de-sac, we want that.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Oh,
that's,
shit.
you know, us in purple, we're gonna figure that out,
Rami.
right?
Hey,
Hell
Rami, what's up?
yeah,
Coming
hell
here.
yeah.
And we also want the crafting table.
Yeah, we want the same
Brother
things.
Rami,
bro. I wanna
squeeze
get
here,
back
girl,
rolling
no.
in the crafting place too, man.
Let me
Shit.
give you a pat.
Oh, really? Then we're gonna have
Y'all
to
better
figure that
settle
out
that
between
shit.
ourselves then,
Settle
huh?
that shit
Yeah,
right now,
hell
man.
yeah.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
Get it, get it.
Family dinner, baby. Welcome to the table.
Your mom's on the floor in the middle of all of us.
Oh lord.
What the hell's Rami doing here?
What am I doing here?
He's a warlord. Of course
I
he's
mean,
here.
I
He's a
guess
pussy.
you were. You kinda-
I don't think
we'd want anything that's been too near that,
All right, what's
Why-
going on, guys?
He ain't got no socks on. Never, bro. Your feet don't
It's kinda
stink
gross.
sometimes.
Is that it, Eric?
Sweaty foot,
Probably got
brother.
toe jam in that shit too,
Alright, so
bro.
you-
Rami
you-
doesn't have
so,
to do
I mean,
anything, but
that's-
it's still
that's what
funny.
you claim. Y'all claiming the shop. Y'all claiming Lean Street. The whole trying to get the whole cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we're trying to get the whole cul-de-sac. We're offering up another territory for
That not gonna happen then. That not happening, player.
all right. Then we're gonna
We're not
figure
here
that
to
out between
discuss, we're just
ourselves.
here to claim, right?
Just here to
Yeah,
claim.
yikes.
Big E can claim the
Yeah.
same shit. We're not here to
That's
fucking
it,
argue
that's
about
it.
it.
Oh yeah.
So what's up, Eugene? Mel, what's up?
Eugene, baby, we still want Pro
Oh,
Street.
hello. Yeah, that shit's mine.
What's Prune Street?
Да.
The road on that one.
Right
Covenant
around the corner
Avenue.
from
you're
Grove.
also
Basically,
your-
Biggie, you just gotta circle
The
left foot, oh, that's what's
fuck,
up.
It's just a street, man. We just live there. Ain't nothing serious about it.
Yeah, which one? Wait,
Chill
which
or
one
what?
is that?
What's up with it?
What's the name
Yeah,
of the
just
street?
been trying, you know, we just
The whole
Covington.
street.
Is that where you are live,
Yeah.
Eugene?
Covenant or Covington?
Yeah, yeah. So I just have,
Covenant.
we set up
Like the
cops to come
Covenant
down
from
there
hell.
and mow
Covenant
down, you know, it's
Ave.
some prune
All
shit.
right.
Now,
Covenant Ave.
No, I
All right.
don't give a shit what happens there. I don't give a flying fuck, but you know, it's Prune Street. To me, that's the name of the place. That's all I
Nice
give a
home.
shit. I don't give a fuck.
I don't got an issue with being called Prune
No, I
Street.
believe.
I'll mow down cops there. I don't give a fuck.
Alright,
We're
shit.
wanting
Eugene's
Prune
fucking
Street
nuts.
to also fall under lean territory. How do
But
you feel
also,
about that?
yeah, but also, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like I say, as long as it's, I'm just gonna call it Prune Street. As long as no one's got an issue with it, I don't care.
It's Prune
What the fuck
Street
you mean?
in title.
I don't get it, so you don't give a fuck, but
Well, I'm not after anything. I'm not texting anyone. I mean, you all come to my fucking house to trade with all that,
That is
shit
true.
anyway. So,
Yeah,
Listen,
that
man,
is
we're a
true.
little off the cuff, a little off kilter from the rest of y'all. We like having Prune Street in title. We like to live there. We like to utilize the place. Wherever the fuck you want to do with it, it's Prune Street.
Sure.
Right, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys can agree with that, but I'm not too sure if I do.
Alright, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't agreeing with nothing. I'm just listening.
we don't have to agree.
So what's up?
hurry
Bill
up, I
Gates?
need to smoke a blunt. Drink a beer.
Let Big E go first, Dex.
Oh yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, so shit, I want to take back the whole of Grove. What you calling it, Prune Street? That's gonna be mine. Cul-de-sac. Main Street, that's gonna be mine too. Crafting spot, hell yeah. I'm coming in hard, man. I'm taking all that shit back.
I like.
I'm excited to see you try.
Now here's the thing, here's the issue, right? I've been holding the crafting spot down with the Russians too. And
Yeah, we know you're working
Yeah,
together.
yeah. So I mean, shit, like we having a million about one going against one. You know, me and the Russians been holding that shit down for a hot minute. So
So I guess we should ask the Vagos to get in the mix then, huh?
yeah, that's it, straight.
All right.
No, wait a
That's
minute,
what's
wait a minute,
up.
wait a minute. That's gonna entirely destroy the point of the fucking first rule
I
we tried to say.
mean,
No,
yes
no,
and
it's not when it's two
Yes
versus
and
two.
no.
No, if it's just one on one, fuck it.
But
No, it's
Right,
2 on 2.
exactly.
it's sort of not 2 on 2. It's only me.
Fuck it. Like if you
No,
want
not
something
like that. I
for
mean,
you,
2 group. You know, 2 group versus 2 group. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. If you want something for you, then you have it for you. You shouldn't be trying to protect it for others. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
since
it
Boris,
should be
At
the
night, it's
Russian ball
almost
gang. It should be
only
the
me.
Russians
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ball gang.
Well, no, really should be. Do you fucking want it, or do you want them to have it?
I think it should be enough for me to
fucking
just
fight for
beef with Lean
I
Boy.
don't
Mine.
think Boris is claiming the crafting shop. I think Biggie is crafting.
because
Yeah,
what
but
happens
if
then
Boris
is
isn't
like, what if
helping,
happens then? It's like fucking.
Biggie-
I'm
Russians all
helping,
over,
I'm
it's
not
just
claiming.
So that's the point. So if Boris is gonna help Biggie, then Boris
Vagos
can
gonna
only
help, you know.
only help Biggie if Biggie's around.
Yeah.
Alright. I can kind of dig that. I can dig that because I remember back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
I dig
Speedy,
that
you
too,
was,
that
you was on that same bullshit.
Jane,
I mean, Chef, back in the day when I went on vacation, Chef was on that same bullshit. before Jan started pass, you know, he was on that same bullshit. So I get it.
R.I.P.
Sometimes
Young
you
Plum.
solo.
And so Rainbows
Sometimes
can
you solo.
call on Vago, Speedy, but you can't help them if they're not around. Essentially.
No, I think to be honest, I think Curtis, you know,
Hey, what's
we've
up?
been rolling together. What you think? I think that, to be honest, is okay because, you know, so technically we can still help each other, you know, and but we.
There's a biker.
But you have to
we
be
still help each
together.
other.
But that's the
But yeah.
point
we
of
got
the
someone at the
first
door,
rule.
gentlemen.
So we got a
Yeah,
biker
yeah,
at the
ladies.
door if someone can let him
Did we
in.
forget to invite the bikers?
I like
Is it
that.
more like
Is
if
that-
we don't have enough
That's
people,
literally what. Yeah,
then
that's
they-
what we do already. You know what I mean?
Now the bikers were
Is that what
definitely
you're saying?
invited, man.
Is that rude?
Okay.
Basically, what we already do from before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Like if we don't have enough people in the city, then you
No.
Yeah.
right,
like
people
this,
help
like,
you out or something.
Like no.
Yeah.
Like, you know when I'm fighting Green Gang, right? Example. Then,
Yeah, I
you know,
got two
then
things.
you
I
guys-
got two other
you
things
guys
on
are
my
in the
mind.
city,
So
Who
you
the fuck locks the fucking
help
door
me fight
out
the Green
there?
Gang, if that makes sense, right?
Mm.
Got a lot
boy.
of precious
When I'm not in the
cargo in
city,
here,
you
Val.
don't attack the Green Gang. If you
Cause it'd be
alone, you know
weird
what I
as
mean?
fuck if like motherfuckers are attacking me, and then when one person's
Speedy,
in the city,
sometimes I
now
can't
I'm
hear you.
not attacking
hell
them. I'd be
no,
confused.
No, hell no, you attack back. Hey, one thing I
There
want
we
to
go.
make agree here, so if we don't understand, so let's pretend like this, a scenario. Vagos are attacking blues with lean boys, okay? Help, because whatever, we alone, whatever. Here is the thing though. Now, let's say the blues, right? Aztecas, you know, shoot up, let's say, Curtis, right? Who helped the Vagos, you know, when Curtis is alone. At that time, basically, you guys
They
are
start a
declaring
different war.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, they should not do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. That's what we want to get forward.
Yes.
But when
But
all
to
the,
be honest,
all
I
the
don't know.
windows are tinted on your car, including the front one, how do you tell?
How do you fuck? You know that
If
that's
you're-
on
if
you.
you're-
You know
if
what I mean?
you're
That's on
getting
you.
help- What I'm saying is, if you're getting help from lean boys, and you're the guy involved, and you're getting help, the vehicle all of y'all need to be in has to be yellow. Or
Hell
at least
no.
something indicative of that.
Hell no. You know we've been rolling yellow. I mean we like a brightest fucking
Well, it's-
putos
it-
in the street.
What do you mean, hell no, man? You're the one that brought up earlier that if I'm not repping colors, then what?
Yeah,
You know what I
repping
mean?
colors in the car, not the fucking car itself.
If
Right.
you rep
But
a
how
color,
can
you're
you
repping
see your
a flag.
color from tinted
Color
window?
of your car ain't your flag. Your
How much
bandana's
Fucking
your
don't
flag,
tint
your
the
hat's your
window. What the
flag.
fuck? How is that hard?
If you're driving around the fucking 350Z where the front window tints for some reason, how are we supposed to know?
When that
Then you
window
ju-
goes
you know,
down, and the gun
casualties
comes
happen
flying
in
out of
war.
it, I think you're gonna see Speedy's bright yellow hat.
Let's put it like this,
the
Leonard,
tinted
let's
cars'
put- listen.
windows don't go down though, man.
What the fuck you talking about, man? Listen, put it like this. Listen, what you talking about? I think you're misunderstanding, my friend. Let me put it like this. Let's right now, me and Curtis, you know, attacked and fucked you guys up, right? Then later on, you see Curtis and you'll be like, fucking Curtis, help Speedy. I'm gonna fuck Curtis up. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm
But
saying?
how do we know
Yeah.
who initiated it though?
It doesn't work
Because
out
you
then.
had the war with the Vagos, right? Then
Wait,
you know
wait,
it's
wait.
Vagos initiating. What the fuck you mean?
Well, let's say he never speaks, Speedy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, you will, you know, somehow.
Fuck it, man. Come
you know.
fuck me up. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly,
Honestly,
man.
it's all good, man. Let's just.
It's all
like,
good.
when-
Casualties
when we
happen.
start doing too many
Yeah.
rules, bro, I'm getting
Yeah.
confused as
Yeah.
fuck.
Wait a minute, wait a
It's
minute.
getting
No,
too much.
There's a rule that's
Listen,
been around forever that
If
when we're at war, we
Boris
kind of
and
ignore.
fucking Big E just shot me up, I'm gonna fuck both of them up. I don't
There
give
you
a
go.
fuck.
There you
if
go,
anybody's
simple.
down,
That's
I'm gonna
what
fuck
I'm
both
But
of
then
them up.
that
Hell
defeats
yeah.
the whole
If a
purpose of the
motherfucker's
meeting.
going to
I agree.
war,
It's kind of
and they're
defeating the
try-
whole purpose, yeah.
if a motherfucker's going to war and they don't want you to know who's shooting at you, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Then they shouldn't go to
Yeah,
war.
that's some bitch shit.
All right, I
That's
got,
some- that's
I
some,
got
you know,
something to
pussy
say
shit.
then.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the ping
So-
pong
Well-
thing, right? If one
Yeah.
person goes
right.
down
Yep.
and they're on the defense, that should keep one person from getting messed up too many times.
Oh, and another thing is if I'm coming outside of my house, you know how when you're coming outside of your house and like you can't see for a minute there?
Duh.
Let's not take anybody or do
And no,
shit.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
houses,
No
all
house
right?
camping.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
Come on,
Fucked
man.
up.
That can't stand on your roof no more.
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah.
Yeah.
So, Dex, I was cool with that because at least I had an opportunity, right?
Right.
But you know when you're walking outside your house and you're blind for a minute there?
Yeah,
No,
then
you-
you got
you-
fucked.
That's fucked up.
One of the most important things also keep the freaking
Oh, shit,
hospital
what's
clean.
that?
Keep it clean. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shit at the hospital. Don't
All
fucking
right,
do
all
that.
right.
It depends. You're talking shit to me at the hospital, I blow it all up. You know what I mean? But you're not talking
Hey.
shit, we go.
You know, you fucking know what I.
No, I know what you mean. I know what
okay?
you mean. I'm saying like if somebody is really, really cocky, I fuck them up.
Yeah,
If not,
of
we go.
course. But if you, but
Yeah,
if
there's
you,
just
but
so
if you
much
see that,
rules right now.
I
There's
would-
almost
I would-
too many.
Let's just say
It's
you
just
and I, we had,
it's getting
we had-
confusing
right?
at one point, you
And
know.
I see one of your guys gets transported to the hospital. Then okay, he's at the fucking place then, right? We don't
Yeah, of course.
We
of course.
already established that. No looking for people outside of the hood.
Can somebody send me a note? Because I forget all of this shit tomorrow.
Bro, I
Not
got it.
gonna
I
lie.
got it. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
bro. I
no
got it
doubt
all
in my
written- I
mind,
got it
Dex is
written
taking
down.
Good shit.
I got it written down. So
In
Oh,
saying this,
nice.
on behalf of the SMC, we are claiming the chop shop and Sandy. That's it.
Oh shit! I thought we were claiming that.
Oh.
You guys can claim it too. You know what I mean? You guys
Nice.
can. Everybody can claim what they want.
No,
So I
we're
think
not.
the
We're
only
Then fight
person
for
we
it.
got-
We're
We got Biggie. We got to hear from Jose.
I claim the cemetery.
Cemetery.
There's a few more spots.
Cemetery's
What about
house.
the
Which
gold?
cemetery?
Oh wait, did we not do it, Jose?
No, we
One
didn't
up
do
near the
Jose yet.
hills.
Jose.
We ain't do Jose yet.
Los Barrios Azteca has Broj Ave and the block on the northeast side, as well as Fudge Lane. However, with Fudge Lane, it's uncontested, okay? Because when you drive down Fudge Lane, you see Marabunta
Fudge
Grande,
Lane.
who merged with the Los Barrios Aztecas in the early 90s. Just consider it the same group, okay?
All right.
Los
Yeah,
Barrios
yeah.
Aztecas is also a type of gang now.
Oh,
So if you
here.
pull out a gun and you're a Vagos, if you're green, if you're purple, they will shoot you, okay?
Where?
Is it actually Aztecers
This is their
or
turf.
Aztecers?
Aztecas.
It's
like,
Aztecers.
Aztecas, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
Aztecers.
like the
Aztecas.
Aztecs.
Aztecers.
Like
The Mayans.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up, Speedy. Like
Mayan.
the Aztecs.
Aztec.
From the
Oh, yeah, Mayans, Aztecs. Yeah, I get you.
And that's why it's Azteca.
Aztecas, all right.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
Aztec.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
Which
So
area
we
again?
will.
Who
we
the
will
fuck
pay,
invited Fred Durst?
We will pay your taxes when we are coming up down south here, and we're expecting you paying the taxes when you're coming up on the north. That's it.
Wait,
Yeah, it
what
would
are
be
you talking
good to have sent.
He just saying
I think Curtis would.
If
Oh,
somebody
are you done,
throw a
Jose?
fucking
Yeah,
map,
when you run the
I
pawn
think
shop, if you
Curtis
buy
would
your
take
stuff,
the
it's
leadership
Los
here.
Barrios Azteca.
All right, when it comes to the weed, I ain't gonna be taxing anyone, but until that shit is Bella.
You know,
Alright,
heard
so
that.
we good.
Actually.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
true.
worth
But
it.
if all
Yeah.
I'm saying, if I catch your
I
ass
agree.
slipping, you're gonna be doing press ups or some shit. Alright.
Mm.
It's fair. It's fair.
What about the gold bar place
That's my
Crap.
place.
factory?
All right.
All right. So I think we got all
What else do you want,
locations,
Speedy? Do you want the
Sounds
fucking courthouse too, man?
Yeah, take it. You want to give it up? All
That's
honesty, I would
account.
take the whole city if I could, puto. I just don't got the number. Want some?
I think maybe
Because-
you gotta be a little more fucking reasonable, man.
I am reasonable, man. And that's why I'm also declaring war on the Aztecas or Azlickers.
Oh shit!
You're
Ooh,
declaring war
ooh.
on the Azteca.
Oh.
Gang, that's what the
Don't do
fuck
that.
I'm doing.
Don't do that here, man. Come on.
What you mean,
No,
man?
do it here. It's good.
Hey,
I
you wanna
just bit
talk
my
about it?
tongue.
We can talk
Yeah,
about it.
let's talk about it.
what the meeting here for, man.
That's true. At least you know, you know.
That'll be on that.
Well, at least you know who you gotta kill
There
or
ain't no
say
lack of
shit.
protection or nothing like that.
Yeah.
That shit's been said, boy.
I
That's
think we
real.
got, we got
It's
everybody's
simple as that, you know,
location.
because I want the pawn shop, you guys want the pawn shop people, so what the fuck can I do except taking you guys out?
Man, you flip flop more than Dick Cheney, motherfucker. What the hell?
What the fuck you talking about, man?
Alright.
All right.
Yeah,
So we got
that-
locations.
Let me
right?
just go over here
Everybody got
because I'm
locations.
expecting bullets to be flying like somewhere in this direction.
Oh,
So
no, we cool.
outside of locations, right? Everybody got their claims, things that they want to do, etc. Let's talk about the police. I went to Pillbox, right? I'll be honest, I was rolling around because I woke up 20 minutes later, you know, shots was fired, EMS getting hauled up, shit was getting wild. So I go to the EMS to see, or the Pillbox. to see
Oh,
what's
yeah,
going
that's
on.
me.
So there's 5 cop cars area. 5 cop cars. This cop gonna pull out a carbine and just point it at me. I'm not
Oh
playing
shit,
that shit.
baby.
That's that
Out of
bullshit,
nowhere.
dog.
And all I did was roll up inside the pillbox. So I'm not playing that. I see police come down acting stupid, doing some, oh, I'm a big tough guy shit. Yo, this ain't Call of Duty, motherfucker. I'ma shoot him. I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all
straight.
about that. I know it's bringing heat to the south side, but if they on my block and they doing stupid shit, I'm shooting. I ain't playing no games. They need to be scared of the south side, bro. Fuck
That's
that
it.
shit.
That's it.
I
That's
think
it.
we all
Straight.
agree with that, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Common enemy.
Policia come, you
Common
turn
enemy.
around, put them down.
Yeah,
I
common
mean,
enemy,
so
the police.
let me break it down quick. All right, so if I don't know, bro, like if the police might fuck up some shit we got going on, say I'm trying to fuck up Speedy, right? And the police come through, like Speedy, we gonna fuck up the police so we can continue our own shit or what? What's up with that?
Yeah.
What you should do is if you're in a shootout with another gang or whatever, the police show up, get rid of the police, and then just leave, and then continue whatever the fuck it is you're doing later, man.
Exactly.
Get the
I
fuck
feel
out
like-
of
All
there.
right, man.
This
I feel like every outlaw in this room has a common enemy in the law, and that should be enacted.
All right, man.
Duh.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, but then you don't want to do 8 versus What
Oh,
kind?
wait. I forgot.
mean, that's
I
the
forgot
South
one
Side,
thing.
man.
Sorry, guys. I'm
Designate and
interrupting.
communicate.
No, go for
I
it.
forgot. One of my... Shit. One of my boys liked one of the Aztecas chick. I forgot about that shit. God
Oh.
damn it.
Oh damn, we gotta watch
That's
out
kinda-
for that.
You have some Romeo
kinda
and
conflict of
Juliet shit
interest.
here.
So
Uh-oh.
for that, well, listen, for that, because I respect my own boy, you know, I throw back what the fuck I said because I respect him. So, you know,
You
till,
don't
till
got
I
a
figure
reason to
that shit out.
go to war with us anyway, man.
I do got a
barely
reason,
know
man.
you.
You claiming the pawn shop, I'm claiming the pawn shop.
I
What
never
you talking
claimed the
about?
pawn shop once, man. All I said was we're the ones that buy the shit. I never fucking said I claimed it.
What the fuck you mean by that shit? You're confusing me.
When you
But
run
that-
the pawn shop, the people that buy the pawn items are Los Barrios Azteca.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mira,
That make
leazo,
So all
That
I
be
was
good.
gonna say, man, yeah, a little alegazo. See, Monte isn't doing it for me anymore. I'm trying to
Yeah, all
meditate,
that
man.
shit, all that shit, yeah, all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Earlier,
Yup,
Speedy,
yup.
I do not want the Azteca
He
pets
mimics
to
those
conceal
guys so
from the pawn
good.
shop to sell to our own guys. That's ridiculous, man.
Monte's not
Oh,
doing it
now
anymore.
that's the problem, my friend, because nobody, listen, ain't nobody gonna get away from the tax. That's just how it is.
I mean, we gonna deal with. You can deal with that on a daily basis.
Of course,
If it
you know,
causes
yeah.
beef, it
Yeah, yeah.
causes beef, man. So be it.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, it's communication, boy. Y'all know
Yeah.
what it is now, man.
You know,
Now,
until we showed
nobody
up
can
here
say they don't
today,
know.
everybody was like, "Who are the Azteca? Who are they?" I never see them. That's been the fucking point, man. That's been
There
the
you
point
go.
all along.
They around no. So let's say one last thing. I know we talked about a lot. I wrote this shit down. I'm gonna be emailing motherfuckers later on.
Please do.
Ellie, Curtis.
what ego?
Y'all motherfuckers need to talk.
Did it
to
DC?
Tony and fucking Buddha, because he be
Oh,
smoking
with
crack
DC.
sometimes. And he forget shit.
Probably got the
Yeah, make
AFK
sure
timed out.
Yeah, yeah.
Me forward that email over, alright?
Communication,
Okay,
man.
we'll see.
Communication.
I'll make sure it gets there.
I bet Curtis don't remember half of
I
the
was
meeting.
not even paying attention. What
Yeah.
what email am I sending?
Man,
No,
you
I'll-
leaning
I'll
the
got it,
wrong way
Curtis. I've
anyways.
got it.
Well, not really.
You got it,
leaning
Ellie?
the
All
wrong way.
right.
I got it, and I'll send it back to you.
All right, so
too.
who's cool?
Curtis isn't
what's
paying any
what's up with what's up with
Okay.
greens and what's up with greens and us? Are we
This-
chilling now or what? Because at this point, I think we're fucking with Russians and purple. I think that's who is on our plate right
We
now.
are.
I mean, I'll be honest, man. Curtis, I don't like you, motherfucker. I don't like you, and I don't like Buddha, right?
All right, all
It-
right.
It is what it is. Hey, I got another target. It's a little motherfucker. It's a little motherfucker who wear yellow. I don't like him even more. So you know,
Still have
at
vanilla
this
unicorn.
point, we're trying to do one thing at a time, man. Like you know, it is what it is, though. It bleeds in. It bleeds in. From my
All
perspective,
right.
I don't give a fuck. We ain't fucking with nobody. If we solo dolo, we solo dolo. All right, we ain't doing none of that shit. You do what y'all gotta do.
So,
All right, I just want to make it a point. I'm not actively seeking to fuck up green right now.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Mr. Dex, I want to give you guys the respect away because I spoke with one of you boys, you know, earlier today, actually, Mr. Tyrese, you know, one of the OGs.
All right.
And we came to a small agreement, you know, I kind of agree with it. So war is good, but the Vagos and the Green been at war for 3 months.
That's good for me.
And the time, and the time flies by real quick. And all honesty, that's why we as the Vagos, you know, listen, you guys, listen. The reason we went to war was the pawn shop. It's simple as that. You guys are not claiming the pawn shop, so we as the Vagos would like to pull back our war. That's what's up, you know, because we got nothing to lose for, and we want to focus on something else. Of
Right,
course, you
right.
guys want to push it on you, but we pulling it back, making it a little bit peace, you know, for us at least.
No, I could dig it. I could dig it. We're gonna see what's happening because you already
course,
know.
of
we got
course.
these lines in the sand now. We're gonna see what
Yeah.
happens in a week. All right.
Yeah, of
Alright,
course,
alright.
you know, but still, a week is a week, you know, a week is a long time in
Yeah,
this
a
world,
week
so
is a
yeah.
goddamn 2
Yeah,
months, bro.
exactly, man, that's what I'm saying.
All right, bet. So we good then, yo. Everybody got anything else to
There
say?
it is.
This whole
Yeah.
thing reminds me of the scene from Anchorman where they're about to fight each other.
I
And they have the
mean,
ground rules.
I guess you
I
guys
say
talked
if we
about
made
not dragging like 8 million people into the war, right?
Yeah,
Right,
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah, we talked.
Mhm.
All right,
Ah.
good. All right, perfect. Now then, that's good.
But let it be said, one thing I want to be said, you know, I understand, listen, I understand the whole city, a lot of the people in the city be like, you know, Rainbow Rex, Vagos, meh. But the reality is, it's always been only Lean Boys and Vagos, you know, but while we had like 5 different groups against us. So, you know, all I'm saying is, I know our force is strong, but our force are not strong because of our numbers. Our force are strong because
It's
we the
balanced.
fucking killers put our
Oh,
ones on.
can we all agree on something?
Damn straight.
Can we all agree to just fucking kill the Dundies?
What's the done?
They're an army of themselves. There's more of them than
Hey,
there is in
welcome
the
back,
whole-
Lee.
That's not fair to do that, man.
And I want
more
to say
of them.
one
There's
last thing,
20 of
guys.
them.
If
Fuck
you guys
'em.
want to buy some cheap class tools, my friend, come to me. Good
Yeah,
prices
and if
today.
you want attachments,
Buy
I
two,
got
get
them.
one for free today.
My ads are here. My notes are here.
wait,
My prices.
Fuck that.
Here's
Come to
my
Carson
prices if you need
Yeah,
my
okay.
prices. Here you
I need
go.
to come to
And,
Barber
thank
Shop.
you,
Stop
thank you
playing.
guys for
Alright.
being
We
civil.
forgot something,
alright?
man.
My prices
What
are
up?
here on the
Oh, did
ground
he?
if you need
Did he? Sorry.
attachments
We
or
forgot
pistols.
Forgot
Prices all on the
something, man.
Wait,
ground.
you say something to me, dog?
We forgot some. What we forget?
We forgot to talk about something.
I've
man.
got a
What's up?
grenade.
What is that, man?
Really?
What
I
about
have a hand grenade in
hired
my
help,
pocket.
man?
Please fucking
Good
use
event
it.
work.
what?
Ah, no,
I
no.
ain't do. I ain't gonna speak for everybody, but I ain't fucking.
There you go, Curtis.
What if somebody hires a hired gun? Do they go after that
My
hired
shopping
gun
list.
that's against them or what?
I
Or do we
mean,
treat it as the
What you
same?
talking about?
Like a hired gun involved,
You
right?
should really just handle your
If
shit
this is
yourself,
gang
man.
shit, it stays
Well,
gang shit.
the
Bruh,
hired gun's
we
not-
have our own
probably not going
groups.
to
There is
snitch,
no need to
so-
hire gun.
Hired gun is very simple. Deal with them just how I deal with them. If somebody gets hired, at once they come at me and I figure out who they are, I charge them $50,000 fee. If they don't pay up, we go and fuck up the fucking hired guy.
You
all
heard
day,
that,
every day,
Lin
every
boy?
day.
Hmm?
That's how
Motherfuckers
you deal with
getting,
them.
getting spicy up in this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
But look,
All right.
yeah.
What shit? Do
Sound
we do
like-
do we do like a mosh pit and fuck each other up, or we just?
I don't know.
We can't
I
do
mean,
that?
it just sounds like, look,
I
it just
spent
sounds like
all
lines
night
is
in one of
sand.
those. I'm standing out.
I fuck that. Look, the lines is
My
in
whole
the
body
sand.
hurts.
We dip up out of here. We go about business as usual, man.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Actually, one
Huh?
more thing.
Okay.
I believe me and Ghost talked about soon this is going to be neutral ground, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This place here. So
Neutral.
whenever we're
Oh.
in here,
oh.
fights
No.
aren't going to break out, right?
Let me say one thing right now. The
Okay.
motherfucker at the 3-month-old elephant in the motherfucking room. Alright.
Let's hear it.
Green boys ain't never had no control. We ain't never used no storage at a strip club. I come in here, we grab a titty, and we dip. We ain't got nothing to do with gun. Gun's our own goddamn woman. It's been like that since day one. Now, she might like us. She might want to get a little something from us, but that's on her if she likes somebody. I don't know about that. But we ain't got nothing to do with her. She doing her own thing. She a businesswoman. So if this is neutral, it's gonna be as neutral as it was a while back. It's gonna be the same shit because we ain't got no part in this bitch. I mean,
All I
from
can
know-
say. Sorry,
What's
Mr.
up?
Dex, you go ahead.
No,
You go
no, I
ahead.
was gonna say from if you don't know who the new owner is, then you don't know. That's my thing, man. If you don't know who the new owner is, then you don't know. Exactly. Thank you.
All right,
So
so-
I just don't
Okay.
hear that shit.
What
All
I
I can-
can
Yes, sir.
say there is we were known to provide like neutral ground for like ages now, and up north we have a nice bar, we have a clubhouse there. We can do that again if some
Oh, shit.
groups,
Oh, good
Yeah.
stuff.
if some groups need
Gracias.
like neutral ground, just come up north. We talk. We have a fucking beer. That's that.
Yeah, there's no reason to have just
Thank you,
one
Rudy.
sanctuary.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds great.
Alright.
Good, man.
That sounds great. All I can say though is, I always wanted a neutral ground at the strip club. No matter if gun is green or not, I will never, ever, ever let that puto fucking breathe. Cause I want her out of the strip club, and that's about it.
Also,
That's
the
the one.
Wawa
Yeah, we
hot
get it.
dogs
Speedy,
will be
you want
opening up
everything.
pretty soon. Maybe, hopefully.
I'm not
if it does,
claiming it. I'm
neutral
saying,
ground.
neutral ground. I just don't like that puto, man.
Listen, man.
Alright.
Why don't you go down to Evangelico's, get her a ring, man? You sweet on her, bro. I think you like her, man.
I don't like
Doesn't
it.
work,
man.
do
I think we all need to fight our common enemy, man-bear-pig.
God,
Really?
Jesus
Half
Christ.
man,
Oh, yeah.
half
Okay,
bear,
I'll place it.
half pig.
All right.
Hey,
He
Dick.
needs to be put down. If we put our forces together, maybe we can defeat him.
The thing doesn't exist,
there-
Eugene. Come on.
Excuse me.
There's something
Okay,
really important
okay.
I think that we need to get on the
Eugene,
table and agree to or
Eugene?
decline
Come
right
with a fucking
now.
knife there
He's
again.
one of you
Before
man-bear
everybody
pigs,
leaves.
man.
All right. What's that?
You know how we all got the 4 squad limit?
Yup.
How does everybody feel about if we know for a fact if we're at war with somebody else and there's 6 of them and 6 of us, are
No.
we
You're
okay?
gonna have to talk to the government
No,
about
we
that.
can't do it. We can't decide on that.
You have to talk to the
Yeah.
government.
Are you
about
sure?
it.
No,
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
100% sure we
Pretty
can't.
sure.
We can't do it. Because worst case, policia show up, right? And then suddenly you 8 people, fighting, right? You see what I'm saying?
Or 12.
We
Maybe
cannot
12.
control that.
And then
Man.
12 of us shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I
if
mean,
you're in your own
That's all
turf,
right.
if you're in your own turf, right? Aztecas are like 10 people chilling in their own turf,
That's
and we
different.
do a drive-by. That's different, But
Oh,
we cannot.
of
Yeah, we
course.
cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
But
only
the
that.
cops
with
roll
the whole
up on
cop
them.
thing, they should be
6
ready
goes-
to. They should be ready for to pull up on 8 people shooting
Wait,
each other.
Mel's got a good point. Hold on.
If the
Mel.
cop, listen, if you say you got four duking it out and the cops roll up, you gotta fucking communicate and verbalize who's going after those
Yep.
cops. It can't just be all of a sudden we all turn.
Yeah.
This is not
It
cool to
can.
make. I don't think this is our call to make.
If cops come into an active situation that we're shooting at each other, I fucking turn around and blast those putas, man.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
of course you can. Yeah,
That's
fucking.
street rules.
Yeah, of course.
They should wait.
Yeah,
They should, they should wait. Yeah,
know.
they should wait. Outside. If they do that shit, that to be honest, that's literally how I became good friends with the Lean Boys. Cops got involved. I literally went and fucking killed the cops and saved the Lean Boys just to stay out, to make it
If
street.
they wanna bring their asses in there, they
Exactly.
they
They know.
get clapped. It's easy.
It's on them.
Alright.
It's
I
on
like
them. They're
it.
not blind. They see people.
That's right. That's
I
true.
want to make
Yeah.
something clear then, dude. Okay, if the Aztecas are at war, let's say the Russians.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's 4 of us and 3 Russians. The cops show up, and there's 1 Russian guy left, and he leaves, and we take out the cops too. We're taking the fucking Russians to Grandma's house.
There
and we're
you
leaving
go.
them there.
There you go.
That's how
Mutual
that's gonna
respect.
be, man.
Yeah, sounds
Respect.
good.
Oh, I dig that. That's what's
Alright,
up.
alright,
Yeah.
alright.
Might be enemies, but respect.
Respect, very
There
important.
you go.
Just do it.
That's
Well,
something
then
we can
after
all
you
agree
rob
on.
them, or
Okay.
Yeah, that's
do whatever you want,
something
man.
else.
It's up to
And
that's
rob
up
them,
to the gangs.
whatever, but get them to Grandma's
save them.
house so they don't go to Yale.
Duh.
Don't steal my fucking burgers all the time, man.
Okay.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, stop stealing our fucking food and water, by the way. Stop pocket watching.
Bandages
That shit's
too.
lame.
Nah, fuck that. They deserve it.
Aye.
They deserve it.
Okay, we need to do
Yeah.
this shit
Lame.
sometimes, man. To to make you
Motherfucker gotta
angry.
eat.
That's why we're doing
Leave
it.
my
right?
chip alone.
I need my fucking burgers.
Alright,
I'm
we
sorry,
done
man.
here?
Thank
Well,
you.
look.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. I think
No, we're not done
Yeah.
here.
I think we done, no?
All
We
right.
good?
What you mean?
I want
to
to,
be
to shoot up
Alright.
people, man. I'm just joking.
One more thing I want
Alright,
to say.
look, Lodge isn't saying let's adjourn
Hold on,
this
someone
shit.
want to say something, man?
What up, man?
The last time we got involved in any war, we don't usually get involved, is because Tim Reed got kidnapped. I feel like if you kidnap a gang member, you should expect retaliation. So
I mean, but it happens.
it
Drop
does
the
happen.
keys.
It does.
It does happen
so
all the
you
time,
should
of course.
expect. You should expect the outcome. So don't
Yeah.
get angry if you kidnap a gangster, whether it's blue, yellow, or purple, or whatever, that they're gonna come after you.
I'll tell you the same
Yeah,
thing.
makes
I
sense.
don't think anyone
You
has a
come
problem with
rob my fucking
Yeah, Limp
brat
Bizkit is
over
right,
and over. There will be consequences again.
Of course.
And they'll never
Hell
be the
yeah.
same.
Some people just don't get it. And the
Nah,
people
they
that
don't get
settled
it.
the last war weren't even the same people that came and robbed my shit again. Y'all
What
don't
you talking-
talk.
We talk, just not with you guys.
The problem is, it's
Yeah,
kinda
you're
hard
not the
for some of
problem,
us to
Speedy.
talk if we can't get in the city at
You're
the
not
same
my
time.
problem.
True. Well, shit, let me
Hello?
say one last final thing. Make sure y'all go to Carson Avenue Haircuts. We open up a couple barbershops all over the shit.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
Get a $1 haircut. Forget that
Yeah,
$600
yeah,
trim.
yeah.
Look, you got beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Look, you got
Shit.
beautiful hair.
Yeah,
You keep that
attachments
shit
and shit
beautiful,
from
boy.
me. Yeah, all right, let's
Yeah,
go. Peace.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
before we leave, big ass
Oh,
group hug.
again.
Oh,
I
fuck
ain't-
that.
I know how you nobody, man.
Group shootout, let's go.
This Imagine if the cops showed up here. They'd be terrified.
Yo, the police gonna be outside waiting.
You know what?
They're
Maybe
gonna
we
be
should, maybe we
outside.
should have
No,
a
sorry,
couple
coming
despots
through.
and
Ow.
cops will show up and see
I don't.
every
None
criminal.
of us got the kids, by the way. I think. Okay.
I'd like to
Let-
bring the
let me
cops
out of
down
here.
here just to
That's a
see us
big
all.
ass group
Yo, it's
picture.
at the end of the fucking day. Let's have them all come down here.
All right.
Your car, what is it?
Yeah, it's under the bridge. Yo, you or some shit?
Yeah, your boy Curtis was giving away position of my boys to the police.
All right, let's go down the Grove and talk about this
Yeah,
shit.
let's talk about that there.
Let me give you the keys, Boris.
You get a sandwich.
Duh, you better eat it before I grab it when I fuck you up.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Go get yourselves a battle knife or some shit, alright?